Hey everybody, it's Grady back again at Uncle Sweetie's Model Works. Today I've got a stash. What's in the stash for you? I'm gonna have four kits. Just a little peek at what I've got. Some of the things that trip my trigger. All right, number one today is Revel special issue. Ooh. Harley Davidson Springer Softail. Um, I didn't look for a production date or copyright date on this kit, but I've had it for a very long time. I'm guessing it's a 1/8 scale. Hopefully, I've got this figured out so that you'll be able to read these correctly when I post videos. There's an awful lot more to this than I would have expected. Um, Number two kit, IMEX Harley Davidson Springer Softail. What do you know? I did check this one for a copyright date. I could not find one, but it looks like this is a rebox of a Protar kit from Italy at some point. So I don't know the associations of Protar and IMEX, but I know both of them go back a very long way. And this is probably, what's that look like? Probably a mid 80s bike, I would say. I don't know for sure. I could look in the instructions, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to carry on. I am I'm a biker, not the one percenter, not the kind of full leather gear, but not a Hell's Angels kind of biker. But I'm a biker. I like to get out there and ride, and I don't know, bikes are kind of a thing. Um, I want a whole lot more. Well, I wouldn't say a whole lot more. I want some more motorcycle kits. I want the Tamiya Fireblade, the Tamiya Hayabusa. Um, you guys, you may or may not have seen, and I'm going to learn how to post video links. Did a stash ad update of the Chopper Tiki Trike Trick Trike series, and I have all six of those. There's some other trikes that I would like. A couple of old, uh, not necessarily Harley Davidson, but motorcycle models. The Vincent Black Shadow. There's several on that list. Would like a Tamiya Ducati Panigale. Don't know exactly which one. There's several versions of that. The Ducati has always fascinated me. Not really. I've never owned any crotch rockets, for lack of a better term. Um, but there's a couple that trip my trigger. I just like the look of that Fireblade and the Hayabusa. What adrenaline junkie wouldn't want to go 220 miles an hour on a motorcycle off the showroom floor? Again, one of those kits that it's usually priced out of where I can reasonably afford it at any given time. So, it is what it is. All right, third kit. IMEX again, Heritage Softail. Again, one of those 80s leather bag, not quite a tour like a Road King or anything like that, or Electra Glide. But, it's a nice looking kit. You may be getting suspicious about the timing of this, going, Grady, you're doing all motorcycles for a stash ad, or a stash update. Whatever you want to call them. All of these I've had for and it is what it is. You can be suspicious. All of these I have had for years. Oh goodness, years and years and years. This one, what's this one called? Harley Davidson Freedom Chopper, and it's not quite the Easy Rider chopper, but it's pretty close. This is Revel. Again, this is probably from the 80s. This box, I don't know if you can tell this front angle, but this box is smushed in about half an inch. This has gone through some water damage. Bad water damage. that that happened in my possession, sadly. This box is toast. Toast. I am probably going to recreate the bottom of this box. I'm one of those box guys. So, if you've watched, you've seen the wall behind me, and I can make another wall exactly floor to ceiling, that wide, the whole 9 yards. As I build kits, I'm not going to get rid of the boxes because I want to have part of my satisfaction with the hobby, blah blah blah, whatever, is to see all of those kits. Whether I have built kits on display, I want to see if I built them or not built them. I want them all. Not necessarily for the box art, just that's one of my things, is that great big kit wall that's, nice and not quite OCD, but, all the same size kits in the same size stacks and blah, blah, blah. So I like to keep the boxes, even the bigger ones. I've got spots for them too, but yeah, this box is absolutely toast. So I'm going to recreate that, I'm sure. If the top is savable at all. Anyway, the Rebel Harley Davidson Freedom Chopper. Be suspicious. Be very suspicious. That's, goodness, that box is bad. That cardboard is just literally crumbling into dust. Anyway, I'm going to put those all back. I am going to do something else. Maybe record another video. Yeah, so if you're suspicious, I'll tell you. Tune in next time. Stay tuned for future episodes. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. I appreciate the thumbs, the comments. I really can't say enough good things about the community. It's definitely, it's a new experience, and it's an experience that I'm enjoying. And there's more work involved in some of the aspects, more time involved in some of the aspects of the YouTube side of things than I expected. But you guys make it all worth it. It all comes back to me many times over. Hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumb. Give me a finger. It is what it is. Leave a comment on the video. Tell me what you think about bike kits. Personally, I know they'd be super small, but I wish there were more bike kits in 124 or 125th scale, so that they would. I'm kind of OCD. One of the reasons I'll probably never build very many, if any. I will someday, because I have a couple of crazy Uncle Sweetie batshit ideas for some military armor builds. And maybe even, stay tuned, maybe even a Gundam or two down the road. Lord, see, I can lose my train of thought. Yeah. Wow. Completely lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh. Because all my car kits are 124 scale, 125th scale, which is close enough to, kind of whatever. 1/9 scale, 1/8 scale for the motorcycles. Well, that makes the motorcycle as big as the car, and why can't they make them in 124 scale so they look like a motorcycle looks next to a car? Why don't they do armor in 124 scale? I mean, each one would be fairly large, but at the same time, a tank could legit drive over a car. I don't know. All these things come from when I was a kid, and, I was drawn to model cars. The same reason most of us were, that are, let's call it 45 or older. 45 or older, we'll go with that. big fat tires, wheelie bars, and a big blown engine sticking out of the hood, or any kind of chrome sticking out of the hood of a car. That was just too cool, and that's your bottom line why I build model car kits. Anyway, you've seen my motorcycle collection. You probably have a legit reason to be suspicious of why I've done this on all my motorcycles. I wish I had a few more kits. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Give me the sub, give me the thumb, give me the finger, leave a comment. If you've built motorcycle kits, tell me which one is your favorite and why in the comments. The fit of the kit, the subject matter. I know there's dozens and dozens if you're really into superbike racing and all that kind of thing. There's lots of liveries for the motorcycles that are available, especially from Tamiya and all that kind of stuff. So leave me a comment on that, and yeah, comments down there. Like, subscribe, wherever those freaking buttons are. Thank you guys so much. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time.